Okay, y'all. While I'm in Fultondale, I decided I was gonna stop at the Fultondale Bakery. There it is, right there. I haven't been here since I worked at JCPenney, and JCPenney is on the back side. I hope. Well, see, the sign says open, and I hope they still have some of those cinnamon rolls. Y'all, I'm supposed to be all sweets, but baby, this brings back memories. When I worked for JCPenney, our boss used to come in here and buy the whole display tray. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're here. Look, y'all. Look. Good morning. How are you today? Oh, I want 3 cinnamon rolls.
And you want them together or separate?
No, they can go together.
First and foremost, for legal immigrants are not to be included with pre-health. They may receive specific help and aid in emergency room facilities. They do, because that was the Ronald Reagan Act. Ronald Reagan initiated that.
How much are these donut holes, ma'am? The donut hole, how much are
$3
you?
a dozen.
Okay.
That's not the case. And you
Wait a minute, look on your thing here.
I fit into that group.
Anything else?
I'm on Obamacare.
Give me 2 lemon filled donuts.
Okay.
You could just, if there's room in that box, you can put it all in one box. I don't care. They go into the same house.
Okay, I'll put one on one side and one on the other.
Okay.
I'm eligible, I can't say what they're gonna initiate that without the credit. If I don't get the credit that Chris, I get it because Chris is disabled and I don't work part-time. If they eliminate that,
Look,
I can't afford healthcare. And I will not be able to afford my insurance, I will not be able to.
look, y'all. Got oatmeal raisin.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Okay. You doing okay today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Fine.
Okay.
We woke up. Said we woke up.
Amen to that.
That's a good thing. Okay, it'd be $20.08, like your purse.
So
I
when you
would
say
take.
that you're paying for.
You'll take
you're
a
saying
check.
Medicare is
You take a check, okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me write my check. Okay, y'all. Like I told her, I was minding my own business. And I saw the sign, Fultondale Bakery. I saw the open. Look at that. Okay. And that's the lemon field. Look at those. Oh my God, I'm going to make y'all mouth water. And when I tell you, these cinnamon rolls, they taste as good as they look. They're all old people that own this bakery. And I gave her my card and she said, oh, we don't take debit cards or credit cards, but we'll take a check. I said, oh honey, I got a check. My check is good too. Let me make sure I put my debit card. Yeah, I did. Like I said, when I worked at JCPenney, my boss used to come in here on her way to work. She'll sit here and wait until they open, and she'd come in, she'd buy the whole counter. I mean, she was buying for the, sorry y'all, she was buying for the whole store, and she would just buy them out. She said, y'all can go home now. And they would say, no honey, we gotta bake some more, because we got other people that come down here. Oh, that's an out right there. I could have went that way, but anyway, traffic picking up a little more too, because let's see what time it is. 8:54. I guess the 9 o'clock crowds on the way. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have to work this out. I'm supposed to be out sweets, but doggone it, those no, there's a Dollar Tree over there, but I'm sure everything's $1.50, so I'm just gonna go on to the grocery store, and then I'm going to the house. I guess she's coming. Those people in there were fussing about about the health care. They're mad. She said, I can't afford if they cut our old affordable care, our Obamacare. She said, I can't afford to pay for that stuff. Because that's all I do is bake cakes for a living. And they were talking about all the waste that's going on. And I said, I'm not going to even get into the conversation. I'm just going to mind my own business and pray about it. I mean, them old folks in there, they is mad. What are we going to do, y'all? What are we going to do? Okay, well, y'all, anyway, I would say something. But anyway, you turn right here and go up the hill. That's the Fultondale Promenade. They've got Target, Ross, JCPenney, 5 Below. Ashley Furniture. There's a Mexican restaurant, and I can't remember what else was there. Five Guys used to be there, but I don't know, they may have closed. I know Five Guys Burgers closed several locations, but yeah, you talk about good times there, lady. You coming around like you mad, but I can't go no faster than the car in front of me, baby. Sorry. Yeah, well, people are on their way to work. You know, like I always say, if you don't want to be late, you get up and leave on time. But all this was kind of decimated during that horrible tornado. There's the hotels right there up on that hill. That thing came across there, and that one right there. I mean, it just tore up stuff. People's cars were parked in the parking lot. The cars were destroyed. And they recently built this up where you can get up on the interstate from here. When I worked here, I always just drove. Mainly, I would drive the long way if it was raining. But if the weather was good, I would get on the interstate because I had to be at work at 6. I worked a 6 to 3 shift. I had the dream job. I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I had the dream job, and I did my job so well. They didn't bother me about my schedule. They wouldn't ask me to come in on my off day, but I told them, you know, every now and then, I don't mind coming in to fill in if you're really, really short. During the holidays, when they had that Black Friday sale, when they wanted people to get to work from 12 o'clock midnight, they was opening the stores at 12 midnight or whatever time they open on Thanksgiving. We'd have one big rush. I worked at one time, and we had one big rush. After that, it was just dead. All you did was fold clothes, put out more clothes. You could get ahead on some work that was coming up, do your resets, all that. Everybody else was just upset because they were like, we wasted our time here. We could be at home. And I'm so glad a lot of the stores stopped doing that. So, yeah, this was my stomping ground. Now, right here, let's see where that little hole is. That little hole right there, that's where my watermelon man used to set up. Oh, my God, he had the best watermelons. And I came through here, and I was stopping. He said, I'm so glad somebody stopped. He said, I ain't sold the watermelon all day. I'm like, you're kidding. I bought one. I said, well, I just want to try it out. I took it home. That was one of the best watermelons I ever had. I said, I tell you what, I'm going to send you some customers. So I went to work the next day, and I took a couple of slices of watermelon. I said, y'all taste this watermelon. The watermelon man sit up right there behind the store. They loved it. Customers started going down there. So he told me, he said, you did send me some customers, did? I said, yeah. I said, tomorrow I'm going to bring you some. He started giving me a watermelon. And I said, no, you can't give away your product. He said, well, I'm going to have stuff left over, so I'm going to go ahead and give you some. Best watermelons I ever had. But I don't know why he stopped setting up there, because the last time I came through here during the summer, it's been years ago, he was no longer there. Right here, or coming across here, that time we had that snowstorm, right after you get past this, right here, the end, trees were across, they had fallen right here. They had fallen across the road. And there was a guy and a lady got out and picked the trees up. And I had to drive home in that ice storm one time. And let me tell you, God is real. I know He's real, because there was an ambulance that came around me, and they had snow chains. And baby, I got right in the track and went right. I had to go all the way over that hill up there. But then after they turned off to go to the hospital, I was on my own. But I was like, thank you, Lord, you brought me all this way. There's another Dollar General down there, but I'm not going in there. But I'm going to put you on pause because there is, I don't know if they're open. There's a Maxway, Roses, Dee Dee's Discounts, all of them. They're all in the same company. So I may go into Maxway to see what they have. Now, I don't know if they've cleaned this Dollar General up or not, but that Dollar General right there, I've been in there before. It used to be just super junky, and I was like, no, I can't go in there no more. There is Family Dollar. This barber shop is owned by one of our church members. He owns a whole, I think it's in here. He owns a whole chain of barber shops. When I was catering, they used to order food for me, and I would deliver lunches to them. I made a lot of money, but then I just got wore out. I couldn't do it no more. But this is Maxway, and I hope they're open. And then we're by the police substation too, sitting right back there. There's a York's Pharmacy. That's a discount store right there. But it ain't discount. Let's see, I hope she's open. Okay, I'm gonna put you on pause and I'll let y'all see. Okay, and the inside of Maxway, look, they've got those throws over there, but they $10. Okay, look, they got the peppermint sticks. These are $1.25. I remember we used to get these for 10 cents, but you know, they've been a long time ago. Let's see. I get my husband a box of this candy every year, $5. No, like they say, what is it? We ain't in Kansas City no more? No, we're not, because baby. Okay, let me see what they got. See, this is the same stuff that they have at the Roses that I went to. There are those little sets. I think the cosmetics and all that is up front. Oh God, they got the music up. You know what that means. Strike. Okay, I see a little. I saw, okay, here we go, back here. Here's some stuff back here. Let's see how much these are. I think I looked at these. $7.99 for those throws. $5.99. Candles $3.99. They've got some home stuff. I wonder how much these baskets are. $4.90. Okay, I'm gonna leave these people's stuff alone if I broke something. Okay, now here's some towels. I wonder how much these are. Yep, definitely Roses. But I don't see the price on them. That's the only thing I don't like about coming in little stores like that. They don't put the prices on this stuff. I'm not fussing, I'm just don't have it on that either. That's too big. I need like the hand towels or washcloths. Let's see what these are here. $1. Okay, I can work with these. It's only got one. How much are these? $4.99. If they had any more of those dollar towels. Okay, here's some more of those throws, but they $10. Look, that young man that walked by. Oh God, his cologne is calling me. I mean that in a good way. It smells so good. Oh, I can move.
Oh, no, you good.
Okay. They only got one, y'all. They had one towel. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got that apple. What did I get? I got apple cobbler. I'm trying to match my colors. Okay. If they got some more of the, they don't have any more dollar towels. This is not where I look. I don't think I looked in here. Let's see. Here. Yep, strike time. Strike time. Okay. Let me go on there. Maybe they got some on this aisle right here. Could y'all turn the music down so I don't get a strain? Let's see. Okay, here's a whole set right here. $5.99. Okay, this is perfect. $150. They only got one though, y'all. We got one. I really need a hand towel. I really need hand towels instead of, let's see. This says $4.99. This right here, let's see how much this is. I may just have to turn it into, they don't have a price on it. They got $2.99 above it. I ain't paying $2.99 for. I'm looking for the dollar stuff, y'all, okay? $3.99. I may just have to make something work. Let's see how much these are. No price. Oh, 50 cents. 50 cents. I may just have to work it like that. Let's see. See, if I had a harvest one, oh no, that's a hat. But they would have all the colors except mine. I may just have to make this work. Maybe I'll just put a colored ribbon on it. Okay. I'm gonna go up here to the perfume stuff. I probably don't need this heavy buggy. Yeah, they had all of the cologne right there by the counter. This is their little holiday section. Let's see what they have. $1.79 for those little trays. You fill it up with candy. No, it lights up. They don't have a lot. This is just brings, okay, I see something else. It just brings back memories when I come into these little stores like this. When I was a little girl, and we used to go into the 5 and dime, but ain't no 5 and dime no more. It's just called a discount. Now, they've got these colors. I bought one of those blue ones. Oh my God, like Eileen had. These are so rich looking. Look at that. If they had the blue, I would get one more. Okay, here's the perfume says. I told her, I said, sometimes we think alike. Because mine is just still at home. I'm not doing anything with it. $5.99. 5. What is this one? 2 pieces, $3.99. With that, that's a little. $7.49. $5.99. Adoration. I don't think I need any more of that because I have those perfume rollers. This is men's. Let's see what's on the back side. Y'all, now I can drive. Y'all know that. So, they don't have any pink. Maybe I'll get 2. Let's see. Here's the. They don't have the pink bars. Oh, yes, what they do. They do. Here we go. Y'all, it's time for me to go home, okay? I'm going to the house, getting 4 bars of these, and I'm going to the house before I do real damage. Yep, I can see it now. Stripe, copyright, stripe. I'm looking at this right here. That looks so cute. $5.99. I did get something similar to this and I broke it down. At $7. I may get this Adoration. I'm loving this for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna make that work. All right, y'all, I'm gonna check out because I'm headed to the checkout, and I'll probably see y'all on the other side of the hill. How much is this? $3.89 for the sparkling juice. Okay, y'all have a wonderful day. Mama C will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.